This is part 2 of me trying to explain what dyspraxia is. I'm going to pick up where I left off last video. I went through what perception was and how dyspraxia affects it. In this video, I'm going to pick up where I left off, and I'm going to start with learning, thought, and memory, and how dyspraxia affects it. People with dyspraxia have a difficult time planning and organizing their thoughts. They have poor memory, especially short-term memory, which I can relate to. I have horrible memory myself. I can be told one thing and forget it like 5 minutes later. They tend to be unfocused and erratic. They have poor sequencing, which causes problems with math, spelling, reading, and accuracy. Sorry, not accuracy, but writing reports at work. Last video and this video, I've just been reading a list because I will forget all the symptoms, and I just lost track as to where I was on the list. But people with dyspraxia also has accuracy problems, which I will have myself. They have difficulty with following directions, especially more than one at a time. They have difficulty with concentration. People with dyspraxia may do only one thing at a time correctly, but may try to do many things at once, which I am a horrible multitasker myself, honestly. And people with dyspraxia is slow to finish a task, which, to be honest, I have people gotten on me for my speed, which I do not like, and I will try to explain to them that I have dyspraxia, and it will make it so I'm a bit slower. But it just seems like that they don't really fully comprehend, and I have had one person telling me that there is no disability unless you are special that makes it so you are slower, which just kind of made me mad. I really didn't say anything in return because I didn't want to break an argument out. And the next portion of what dyspraxia affects is the emotion and behavior. People have difficulty in listening to people, especially in large groups. Yeah, I can agree and relate on that. Difficulty in picking up non-verbal clues, which I then again have problems with myself. They are slow to adapt to sorry, I'm trying to they're slow to adapt to new or unpredictable situations. They tend to be impulsive. They have a tendency to be erratic and a tendency to opt out of something that is too difficult. And the next area is emotions as a result of difficulties experienced. They tend to get stressed, depressed, and anxious easily, which I do tend to feel like I do get stressed extremely easily. They may have difficulties sleeping. They may be prone to low self-esteem or emotional outbursts. Phobias, fears, obsessions, compulsions, and addictive behaviors. And that's pretty much what dyspraxia is. Dyspraxia has affected my whole life in many areas. I hope that has helped people understand what dyspraxia is and whatnot. So, thanks for listening to and watching the two videos. Bye.